today. So we can start seated, and then I like to straighten my legs out supine with a little C curve shape until I find a comfortable position. I always make a second or two to allow for my bun to be moved up my head and my joints to settle. So we're just going to start to connect to our breath. I think it's very easy when we're laying down a naturally restorative position. My eyes, although covered by these gorgeous sunglasses, are open here to protect you and keep you safe so you can close yours. Letting the joints settle. Relax the forehead, jaw. Take your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Gonna splay out our feet a little bit and let everything just settle. Let your lower back melt into the floor beneath you. Let the floor be a nice and supportive, I guess, helper. Mother Earth, Madre Earth. It's not me listen, I lay down, I start getting hokey with everyone. But we're just going to just relax. Nice deep inhales and exhales. There's no need to clear your mind. Just let your thoughts move through, becoming attached to no one thing. From here, I want you to bend your right knee, and I want you to actually kind of bring the left leg a little closer to that right foot as you bend your knee out and place the outside blade of that right foot on top of your left quad. If you need to, I should have had it a little closer, but I'm going to grab a little block, and I can even bring that block underneath the knee and just let it relax there. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Very gently allowing your breath to travel, go where it needs to go, opening up that hip, a little bit of gluteus medius action there. And now, even though this can be used warm up, it can be used post tough WOD, and can be used when you just feel a little tight after sitting all day. We're going to straighten out our leg, and we're going to move into like a half happy baby. So we're actually going to bring this knee out, and you can grab for me, oh my gosh, I'm so tight. You can grab either the ankle, the toe. I'm going to try a little toe lock and try to bring this knee a little closer to the mat. If you need to let this knee bend up to add a little support, you can go ahead and do that. I always say be intuitive. If you need a little more support, I do today, it seems. My goodness, I am so tight. That's what she said. Sorry, guys. Couldn't let that just linger. Cranberries. Ugh, it's going to happen all day today. I'm starting to get a rhythm, peeps. Let that breath relax your body. Let the tension go. Okay, now from here, I'm going to release my foot, coming back to that bent knee position. And now I'm going to straighten my right leg, I'm going to bend my left knee out, and I'm going to place the outside blade of that foot back onto the quad. Again, if you have a little block, couch pillow, you know what I tell you, handy, you can bring it right underneath that knee and just let it chill, you know? Nothing to hold on to here. If you notice that anything's moving down, don't try to fight it. For me, I guess I need to be on top of my knee today. It's a little weird, but I have hit it pretty hard today, so let things travel. Just let them be. It's very early in your practice, or it could be after sitting for a while. This is just my little 10-minute with Trish here, you know. Okay, now from here, I'm going to bend my knee, planting that foot. And since I'm pretty tight today, I'm going to bend both knees up. Let me make a good decision for myself. I'm going to elevate my left foot, bending this knee out to that 45-degree angle. I'm going to toe lock, see if I'm a little more open. I can grab my ankle here, so I will. It's another option. And just bringing that knee closer to the ground. I'm going to suck in today because I'm not wearing as much clothes as normal. It's hot out, so do I say you're welcome? I don't know, guys. I need a tan. You need a stretch. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. It's still bro yoga at the end of the day. Let your breath release that hip. Now from here, both knees are bent. I want you to actually heel ball toe your feet to the outside edges and let your knees collapse into one another. I press a little bit into the outside blades of my feet. If you feel like this is too much, you can always kind of pigeon toe or like straighten your feet to 11. Do whatever makes you and your joints happy. But let those bad boys like really kiss here. Let them hang. Let them support one another like our Brogis support one another. I should call this TP pose. Probably be in trouble already for that. All right, guys, please don't cancel me. It does look like a TP though. It's so cute. Okay, our last little bit for this kind of like 5-10 minute. I'm not timing myself. I don't believe in numbers. Love you all so much. I'm going to straighten my legs out, and I'm going to kind of work systematically one leg at a time. I'm going to bring one leg up. Now, if this is enough of a stretch for you, cool. If you want to support at the knee joint, like give yourself a little hug behind the knee, that's an option. For me, this is good. If I wanted to advance this a little more, you need a little more, we can bring our head from the bottom of our shoulder blades off the mat, and I can walk my hands up and try to bring my my nose close to my knee. These are all valid. For me today, I'm hanging with a little knee hug, honey. Mama is tight. Hammies ablaze. If you're getting a little bored, you can do a little rotation with the ankle. Move in one direction, move in the opposite. And now just simply let it go. Control your leg on the way down. Take a second to let that joint settle. Personally, I always like to say this in class because I feel it. When I do stuff like that, stretching out the hamstring, I feel like this leg is longer. So now I want this leg to be long too. So I'm going to simply elevate my left up, kind of, flex my toes a smidge. I am going to start by bringing a little support behind the knee. And if I wanted to advance, I could always do that. A little more freedom on this side. But for now, I'm just going to have that little joint support again. Moving again, ankles in one direction or the opposite. Full service here, people. Full service car wash. And now from here, releasing my grip and slowly controlling that down. My final offering to you in this little stretchola here would be to bring the soles of our feet together, outside blades down, a little, as we call, little Sanskrit. Get ready, get your pencils ready. Supta Baddha Konasana. Oh my gosh, gold star. Bound angle pose. Well, laying down bound angle. From here, there's a couple options with the arms if you want to get funky. We can bring them to the interior of the thighs and allow the weight of the hands to bring the knees closer to the floor. That's numero un. Oh, now we bring it to a right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly, a nice relaxing chakra alignment. Don't get too nervous out there, my Brogis. It just calms the system. And if you ever see me dying in a CrossFit class, you'll see me do this because it just naturally helps you focus on the diaphragm. I'm going to straighten myself back out. I'm going to come back to a nice seated pose when I'm ready. And that has been a nice little over 10 minutes with Trish.